Chris Herring. I'm the artistic director for the Portland Winter Light Festival. It's a light festival that's designed to get people out in the winter, walking around, and to enjoy themselves. It's all about lighting design and installation art, and fire and shadows and anything else you could like, but it's fun. It's creative and different. I came up with this idea when I was in France in 2008 at a festival called La Fête de Lumière. It's a giant lighting festival. It's the biggest one in the world. I think 4 million people attend. And I decided that I could probably make one in Portland with just people that I know. So I work in corporate events and lighting, and I know a bunch of techs, and I know a bunch of people who make installation arts for festivals like Burning Man. And I figured I could slam them all together and we could create something really crazy. And I started talking to people about it, and they kind of took off on it, on the idea, and just kind of kept it going. I moved to Japan and I came back, and a few of my friends started working on an idea for it, and they called me and my buddy Jean Margaret. We were having coffee at Extracto, just sitting around one day. Basically called them and ended up going downtown and kind of becoming these two directors, tech and art, and pushing it to make it happen. We cut a day this year to have a press day, and so it went down to 3 days, and sooner or later we'll probably bring it back up again and make it weekend to weekend, but it just depends on how much funding we get, because we are a non-profit. You can donate,
Where could these people donate at if they were interested in that?
They could donate at pdxwlf.com. Donate. P-Wolf. Or Wolfie. Yeah, or you could become a sponsor. You could help out anyway. You could volunteer. That's what we really need more. We need a lot of volunteers.
Volunteers.
Volunteers and money. Two things that are freaking amazing for us. It's gold. It's fun. It's great. It's like you get to volunteer at a giant weird event and play with artists, or just help build the infrastructure, or learn how to solder LEDs. It's fun. It's educational. We're an educational festival, so you can just kind of come and be part of it. You could be one of the 100,000 or more. We're trying to spread it out throughout the city. We're trying to get neighborhood associations to relight their neighborhood, people to put art in their yard if they actually have art. We're trying to create something where you can all be part of it. It's not about ownership. I call it our first open source festival, so anybody could join it. If you have a festival and you want to do something, you can bring one of your toys down. Just come play with us. Be part of the thing. Be part of the love. That's what Portland's all about. It's community. That's what this festival is all about.
So I could have my own light thing kind of hanging off of a backpack and just walk around and be a part of it. And
you are your own festival. You could light yourself up. You could maybe not set your hat on fire. First year we had a little bit of fire. This year we had 5 big pieces of fire, big fire sculptures, and we'll probably add more. We want to have more shadow puppets and things like that. We want to kind of encompass anything that has to do with light.
What about people spinning fire?
We had people spinning fire this year. It was our 3rd year, and it just keeps getting bigger. People love it, and I love it. I think it's one of those things that not many people have seen, even though we have seen it for a long time. Many people in Portland have never encountered it, and that's part of what we're doing. Is trying to get people who live more traditional lives to see what we get to see at festivals, or we get to see in our own backyards when we all party together. It's intriguing, and I think it opens people up. That's what we're trying to do. Our lantern parade had 600 people in it, which is crazy. People build their own lanterns and just march from one zone to the next. They went down to the World Trade Center.
That's a question I thought of earlier. How many zones were there? I kind of only I was in the OMSI corridor sector, whatever you want to call it, and I went downtown to the World Trade area. What were all the areas that were involved in this?
So there's 4 zones. The first one was around OMSI, the Portland Rail Museum, and the Portland Spirit. Second one was at the World Trade Center downtown. Third one was around PNCA and the WeWork building in the park blocks. And the fourth one was in St. John's at Green Acres.
More art.
More art. Yeah, everybody should have more art. This city's full of artists. You just don't get to see them enough. So we're gonna bring them out in the winter when it's like gloomy and sad, right after the holidays, when everybody's kind of unhappy and want to do something. They're just sitting around drinking and crying a lot.
Crying a lot. What were the dates? What are the dates of this year's festival? When was it?
It's the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of February. It's usually the first. It's always going to be the first weekend in February.
First weekend in February.
Yeah, it's festival.
Portland, Oregon.
Portland, Oregon. It's a place to be. You want to be here. You should fly in. Kind of cool hotel room. Like the Jupiter Hotel housed all of our artists, which was awesome. I've got crazy ideas. I first got into lighting somewhere in the 90s when I used to be in a lot of rock bands. I was in a lot of bands. I was kind of like, and then I was the bass player for everybody else's bands.
It's true. I remember when I first met this guy, he was a bass player.
Now I'm a recovering bass player. But I took the lights back then because everybody would light shows and they were really bad at it. And they were just, not everybody, but a lot of people would just use burned out gels. Now lighting is just so much better. It's like little robots and LEDs and so much more powerful.
Right.
So many more colors. It's you can just do so much more, and with smaller equipment and lighter, which is like
stuff you can just throw in your fanny pack.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you just get your fanny pack light kit, your backpack DJ setup.
Exactly. Soon you'll have a robot that'll follow you around, and it'll have like lights in it. It'll just unfold like a transformer.
Disco robot.
Disco bot. Yep.
Disco bot.
Yeah.
Somebody get on that.
Exactly.
Disco
Call me
bot.
when you do. Bring it to my festival. Bring it to the Portland Winter Light Festival.
Let's plug all the people who are crucial on your team. If we haven't, have we done that yet?
No, we haven't. There's our team is kind of crazy. It's changed every year. There's our festival director Lindsay, and Jean Margaret is our technical director, and Michelle David is our press, and we have Todd Bachman, and it's kind of a huge crew. So it's kind of a lot to go through.
Nice work, everybody on the team.
It's an amazing group. It's like all of our directors are incredible, and they throw a lot of energy toward this thing all day long and all year long.
It seemed like a pretty big deal. Like there was tons of people on the streets. Like traffic was a little jacked up. Like you had.
That's what I want. I want the festival to turn into some kind of organic, crazy thing where the whole city just starts doing it. Not because they're like told, but because they want to. It's like, we're giving you a chance to do Christmas, you know? We're just like, build your own, design your own holiday. It's like,
design your own holiday here in P-Town. You hear what the guy just said?
Yeah, come out and play with us. Come out in 2019 and play with us and do something pretty and weird. It's like, because we're just like building the space for it. It's our city. We're the adults now. Isn't that weird?
Damn, we're the adults now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
So, and I went on one of those boat rides. I think I went on the Sternwheeler.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool, seeing the stuff from the river. I think it was the first time I've been on the river at nighttime, so that was cool.
We had dueling boats, kind of cruise back and forth. There are bus across the Willamette, and it's the Columbia River Sternwheeler and the Portland Spirit. And we had what else did we have? We had TriMet and what else? Oh, we had Bike Town.
Streetcars were free.
The Portland streetcar was free from 5 till 11 at night. Perfect time for a festival. I mean, we could go till about 3 in the morning, but that's just me. We had a lot of little kids climbing all over the art like little monsters, and they only broke a couple pieces, but they got fixed quickly.
There was food trucks, right? There's a little food truck village there.
We have a food cart.
I saw a donut cart.
We had Pips and their tiny little yummy donuts. We had a lot of people. We had Moonstruck chocolate. We had, Koi Fusion. We had a lot of stuff. We had a lot of food, but not enough. Next year we'll have more food, more porta potties, if people donate and volunteer. We'll have more of everything. More art, way more art.
In the P-Town.
Yeah, it's like, it takes a lot to put it together. It's a lot of logistics and a lot of just money to make it go, you know. But just going to make it go until it just starts organizing itself and going on its own. And it's like, you know, the weirdos are still here, the creative people. They just, you just don't see them as much. Like, we don't have to listen to boring people. We can listen to each other and just create something better.
So I have an interesting question, actually. It's from one of our studio audience members. What's up with your second favorite taco shop? What's the deal?
Well, usually I don't talk about my favorite taco shop, but my second favorite, thinking about it, is a food truck on MLK in northeast Portland. There's like this white food truck, and they have the most amazing tacos.
Like white food only? Everything is white?
It's all white, yes. They spray painted it. It's just a truck, and it's all white.
Oh, the truck is white.
The truck is white. It's next to Safeway on MLK. And so if you find it, there's a white food truck there. And you go in there and you order yourself a taco. And their tacos are amazing because their pastor is so good. Sorry, vegetarians. I don't know what the other stuff is, but their pastor is amazing. I told you about it. Remember, you can wink at me.
Everybody knows you don't give up your favorite taco shop on camera.
No way.
I too have a favorite taco shop.
What's your favorite taco shop?
I'd rather not say.
No, really? How about off camera?
Yeah, well. Yeah. So, are you from Portland?
I'm from Portland. I'm one of the 10.
One of the 10 P-Town originals over here.
Yeah, you know, we've been living in a bunker underground and like letting things get out of hand. So now we're coming out. We're gonna fix stuff.
I too am a P-Town original.
Sweet.
So
yeah, just love us. We love you.